reporter.
What about the second attempt dito sa pag-polygraph test kay Mrs. Franz? Were you there? Were you present?
At the time that I arrived, Your Honor, they were already inside the room downstairs, Your Honor, and there was already machine that was attached to my client.
Did you enter the room?
At that time, Your Honor, I entered the room for purposes of counseling her with respect to the
You were
document
there.
that the NBI was asking her to sign.
You were
After that, Your Honor, I was...
Di abogado naman pala
Ito
eh.
naman si... Hanggang ngayon pa ba?
Kanina walang abogado.
Hanggang ngayon pa ba? Sisunungaling ka pa rin?
The results of a lie detector test or a polygraph test, while not conclusive, as held in Philippine Savings Bank versus Hazel T. This is the recent Supreme Court decision, June 15, 2020, in GR 202-0049, penned by Justice Reyes, and I quote a portion. While the court held that the results of a polygraph test cannot be offered in evidence to prove the guilt or innocence of an accused in a crime, it does not mean that it has no weight at all. Unlike in criminal cases where the prosecution is required to establish proof beyond reasonable doubt, the burden of proof needed in labor cases, marami tayong daplis on labor cases, is merely substantial evidence. Section 5, Rule 133 of the Rules of Court defines substantial evidence as that amount, quote-unquote, of relevant evidence which a reasonable mind might accept as adequate to justify a conclusion, unquote. Thus, the results of a polygraph test may be used in conjunction with other corroborative evidence to prove an allegation made by a party to a case. In this case, hindi ko na siguro dapat i-caution. Ibig sabihin po nito, bagamat hindi kagad determinative ang resulta ng polygraph test, ito po ay nakakatulong sa pag-determine kung nagsasabi talaga ng totoo o hindi. At kailangan din, makakatulong din po ito sa mga administrative cases, labor cases, etc. etc. Sa ngayon po sa Supreme Court ng ating bansa. While not admissible, it is important to understand that polygraph results are not admissible as evidence in most courts of law as they are sometimes considered unreliable. But someone's honesty or credibility can be determined by other investigative techniques, and that include a lie detector test. Noong nakaraang hearing, pumayag po sa motion ni Senator Estrada at Senator Tulfo at pinayagan po ng committee ito na magtawagin ang NBI, at nagpapasalamat tayo, nandito sila, ang Chief ng Polygraph Division, ang Assistant Director ng NBI, na mag-conduct ng polygraph examination. At voluntarily, sa tulong ng abogado rin, pumayag ang Ruiz couple na sila ay hindi kayo pinilit na pumayag mag-undergo ng polygraph test. Ganun din si Mark Toroma, si John Patrick Sambahon ay sumailalim sa polygraph examination. For the record, pagkatapos po ng hearing, inabot po ng halos alas 6 na ng gabi natapos yung polygraph test. At sa parte naman po ni Mrs. Ruiz, ito po ay ginawa kinabukasan dahil ang payo ng doktor ay wag muna dahil tumaas ang kanyang presyon. At kayo po ay pinainom muna ng gamot, Mrs. Ruiz. Tama po ba? At kinabukasan pa kayo sumailalim sa lie detector test, kasama po ang inyong asawa. Bago mo magtanong yung mga kasamahan ko, gusto ko lang establish ito. Sino po si Director Papa? Yes, pakita. Doktor din po kayo. Si Eddie Bitero, polygraph examiner, at si John Ferran. Kayo po ang nag-conduct ng polygraph examination. Pwede po, sino po ang pinaka-senior sa inyo? Mr. Ferran. Kayo po ba ay kwalipikado sa field of polygraphy? At ganun katagal na kayo nagiging polygraph examiner sa NBI?
I was almost 9 years in being polygraph examiner, Your Honor.
Sa NBI talaga kayo nagsimula?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ano po ang masasabi niyong specific training nyo o certification na magsasabing isa kayong dalubhasa sa polygraph examination?
Before I been recognized as polygraph examiner of the National Bureau of Investigation, nagkaroon po ako ng maraming training po, Your Honor. At the same time, before po ako humawak ng mga kaso sa lie detection, kailangan po makakomplete po ako ng 100 subject before I recognized to handle cases pertaining lie detection po, Mr. Chair.
So are you a member of any professional association or organizations related to polygraphy? May mga asosasyon ba kayo? ASEAN, o sa Pilipinas, o sa ibang bansa?
I have a training also galing po ng ibang bansa, Your Honor, just regarding the computerized polygraph machine conducted by Mr. Cochran, which is the senior operation of the machine we being used, Mr. Chair.
So yung computerized machine, yun yung ginamit nyo sa polygraph examination noong nakaraang linggo?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
With the permission of Assistant Director Papa and Attorney Mr. Basilio, lahat po ba ng sinabi ni Mr. Peran ay inyong kinoconfirm na siya isang eksperto sa polygraphy?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. Yes, sir. Confirm ko po lahat na sinabi ni Mr. Peran.
And are you aware of the findings made by Mr. Peran and Mr. Sino yung isa?
Viterbo, sir.
Viterbo?
Yes, sir. I confirm, sir.
So, I now revert back to Mr. Peran. Can you describe the process you followed when you conducted the polygraph examination? Ano po yung mga measures na ginawa ninyo to ensure accuracy, reliability, and adherence to the standard practice? May standard practice ba to o kanya-kanya na kayo? Pilipinas, ganito. Singapore, ganito. NBI, ganito. FBI, ganito. Homeland Security, ganito. May standard ba itong sinusunod? Sino sasagot?
Mr. Chair, can I give the opportunity to my senior...
Isa lang. O, sige.
So based on our past, Your Honor, when we examine the subject, we undergoes the 3 stages of the polygraph examination as to the procedure. One, we have the pre-test, wherein the subject is being interviewed, and at the same time, the physical and mental condition of the subject is being determined by the examiner whether he is fit for the actual polygraph examination.
So,
Then
kailangan
after-
po ng doktor? Kailangan ng doktor? Mas maganda, may doktor o kahit wala kayo
So
na rin?
once the examiner becomes doubtful that the subject is not physically fit for the examination, for instance, if the subject is
Humihingal.
suffering hypertension, we do require him to make the blood pressure check, Your Honor.
So doon po sa parte ni Mrs. Ruiz, dahil nahihilo, tumaas ang BP, pinospone nyo muna.
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you ever been subject to any disciplinary actions or complaints related to your conduct or ethical practices as a polygraph expert? May nagreklamo na ba sa'yo na itong si Mr. Peran, mali-mali ang resulta sa loob ng 9 na taon kayong naging polygraph examiner? Sa inyong dalawa?
Sa Bureau po, Your Honor, hindi po namin na-experience yung ganung...
Wala
yung
pa
ganung complaint
nagreklamo?
po. Wala po.
Na mali yung resulta ninyo?
Wala po, Your Honor.
Yung ba mga resulta nyo, ginamit na rin sa mga administrative cases, labor cases?
Sa experience ko po, Your Honor, mula po nung mapasa ko ng 1999, almost 5 times na po akong nag-testify po sa korte.
So tinanggap ng husgado,
Yes po.
with the consent of the councils, yung naging resulta ng inyong investigasyon.
Yes, Your Honor.
At nakatulong yon sa madaling pag-dispose ng kaso.
Yes po.
So hindi pa kayo na overrule ng husgado na mali yung inyong pinapatunayan.
So, for Your Honor, wala pa ako nag-experience pong ganun po.
So aside from criminal investigations, yung mga employment ng mga nag-a-apply sa bangko, yung mga ibang investigasyon, may mga nire-refer ba sa inyo yung mga malalaking kumpanya, pribado?
Meron naman po, Your Honor.
Ginagamit nila yan sa pag-hire nila, yung mga hiring process nila.
Meron po. Yes po.
Yung mga government offices natin, BID, kinukuha rin kayo?
Usually po kasi, Your Honor, yung sa mga agent applicant lang po, sa agent applicant lang po kami nagkakandak po ng pre-employment screening po.
So, Dr. Papa, can you now affirm that the examiners who conducted the polygraph examinations that this committee is dealing with are indeed experts and worthy of consideration by this committee?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I affirm.
So, I have here in my possession the results of the polygraph exams. And with the permission of my colleagues here, siguro para to divide the labor here, the committee will assign to the two gentlemen present in this committee hearing or members of this committee. I'm now referring to the Ruiz couple. So siguro if Senator Senator Estrada can handle the husband's polygraph examination, which you have in your possession, and then Senator Tulfo, in the interest of time, will handle the polygraph results of the wife, Mrs. Ruiz. The role of this committee would be abbreviated. If the gentleman can concur with the chair, I now give the floor to...
Mr. Chair, pwede ako
Mauna
kasi
si
marami na ako nag-antay na
Senator
hearing.
Tulfo.
Mabilis lang po
Siguro,
ito.
ang ibibigay ko sa iyo, yung tungkol kay, if you have in your possession, the results of Mrs. Ruiz.
According to age, Mr. Chair.
Mrs. Ruiz, and then ang pwede niyo pong tanungin, Senator Tulfo, since this is an official document, pwede niyo tanungin yung nag-conduct ng examination na tinanong
Hindi na,
natin
Mr.
kanina.
Chair. Nakita ko naman yung kanyang credibility. Nakita ko na yung kanyang qualification.
pwede-
So, I don't
so
have to
focus
question
on
them.
Mrs. Ruiz. Senator Estrada will focus on Mr. Ruiz. And then, if you're done with your questioning, we'll let Senator Estrada jump in.
Pero bago
Go ahead.
lahat, Mr. Chair, meron na akong kikwento na reliable talaga ang lie detector test, polygraph test. Depende kung sinong agency ang gumagawa. Of course, in this case, NBI, mas lalo pa para sa akin. Although pag meron akong kailangan ipa-polygraph test sa programa ko, Truth Verifier yung na-hire namin, which is also a very credible agency sa detector test. Ikikwento ko lang po, recently meron pong isang pamilya minasakar, yung Mrs. Pinatay ng tadtad na saksak kasama yung kanyang dalawang anak. Okay? And then, na-interview ko po yung mister. Sinabi niya na wala siyang kinalaman doon sa krimen. Bakit niya gagawin yun? Bakit niya papatayin yung kanyang nanay, ay yung kanyang misis at yung kanyang mga anak? Imamasakar niya. Hanggang sa yung mga police blanco, they don't know kung sino yung suspect. Nung lie detector test ko po, yung si mister, nung makita ng mga police na deceptive siya, doon nagkaroon ng idea yung police kung paano nila atakehin yung pag-iimbestiga. So, ang ginawa ng mga police, pinariinak yung father nung padre de pamilya at doon nahuli siya. And because of the lie detector test, inamin ng kapulisan nang dahil po sa inyo, Mr. Tulfo, nung hinamon mo ng lie detector test si Mr. at pumayag, doon namin siya nakahon. Pero kung hindi dahil sa lie detector test, hindi namin siya makahon dahil sobrang kasinungalingan parang ginagawa nito. Kumbaga, matindi sa pagsisinungaling yung Mr. kasi pala niya sinasabi, bakit ko imamasaker yung misis ko at dalawang anak ko? Why would I do that? Hindi pa naman ako sira ulo. Pero dahil sa lie detector test, nakahon siya. Now, having said that, ano sa palagay mo, pasado ka o hindi? Wala mo.
Ako po yung nagsasabi ng totoo.
Hindi nga, ang tanong ko lang,
Hindi
sa
ko
palagay
pa
mo,
alam.
ikaw ba'y pumasa o bumagsak? Yun lang sagutin mo.
Basta po ang sa akin.
Hindi nga, sagutin mo lang sa palagay mo, anong feeling mo? Feeling mo ba ikaw ay pumasa o bumagsak?
Opo, pumasa po.
Pumasa.
Tulfo, matanong ko lang with your indulgence. Noong po kayo ay sumailalim sa lie detector test, kasama po yung inyong mga abogado?
Wala po, si Attorney Mortel lang po ang nandoon.
Attorney Mortel. So, wala yung abogado nyo sa loob?
Wala po, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Pero may abogado nandun, yung committee chairman, yung committee secretary.
Papirma lang noon.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
And upon your request, kasi sa ngalan ng patas na paghihiring dito, di ba, ako naghamon sa inyo at hanggang sa pumayag kayong dalawa after consulting with your lawyers. And then, sabi ko, para maging patas, hinamon ko rin yung dalawa at pumayag yung dalawa. Tama? Maliwanag. Ikaw lang, tapos akit na ako. Lumilitaw dito na ikaw ay deceptive. Ikaw ay nagsisinungaling. Bumagsak ka.
Tulfo, in the interest of fairness and in the presence of the Commission on Human Rights, the chairman is directing the committee secretary to furnish a copy of the polygraph results to the counsel of the Ruiz couple. Para alam niyo po yung pinag-uusapan. Patas po dito sa committee ito, bibigyan po kayo ng resulta, official result ng polygraph examinations. Comsec, pakibigay na. Tuloy niyo po, Senator Tulfo.
So, yun sinasabi kanina, nung pagpasok ko rito, ang dami tayong mga witnesses, ang dami natin pinag-usapan, pag ilang araw natin hearing. Ang bottom line dito is, kung ikaw ba ay sinungaling o hindi. Ito na yung end game para sa akin. Kaya akit na ako after this, hindi na ako atin sa masusunod na hearing because for me, nandun yung satisfaction ko to prove for me and to everybody here na ikaw ay from day one nagsisinungaling at tama lang na ikaw ay nakulong sa baba at ang gusto ko mamaya pati ito mga kulong. So ito magpapatunay na ikaw ay nagsisinungaling. Period. Nakwento ko na, dagdag ulit, medyo backtrack ulit. Sinabi ko lang kanina, Mr. Chair, meron ako isang case na nasolve ko, massacre ng isang family ng dahil sa lie detector test. Dahil sa lie detector test, yung pulis alam nila kung paano atakihin yung pag-iimbestiga. Nakahon hanggang sa Mr. Chair, umamin yung padre de pamilya na pinatay niya yung kanyang mag-iina dahil sa selos. Yun. Okay? Yun lang po, Mr. Chair. Salamat, Mr. Estrada, Senator Estrada. Mr. Chair.
Salamat po. If I can cite the pertinent provision of the lie detector result, this is Polygraph Report 2023-046-C, signed by John Greg Terran, Polygraph Examiner, and reviewed and approved by Mr. Basilio, and approved by Assistant Director Romel Papa. Ang nakalagay po dito, and then before that, yung pong abogado nyo nandun nung first attempt ng polygraph.
Wala po, Your Honor.
Hindi, nakadalawang attempt yun eh. Di ba? Yung una, yung masamang pakiramdam o kinabukasan.
Wala.
Yung una, wala rin.
Wala po.
So, tatanungin ko ngayon, ang NBI, ano pong ibig sabihin ng indicative of deceptions? Who can answer this? How do you explain this in layman's language?
So yung ibig sabihin po, Your
Sa
Honor,
Tagalog, oh.
ang ibig pong sabihin, nagsisinungaling po yung subject nung ibigay po yung mga tanong na nabanggit po sa report.
Ano ba yung tanong? Kung ikaw na magbasa? O
So dito po, Your Honor, sa polygraph test ni Franilyn Ruiz, yung mga tinanong po sa kanya na nagsisinungaling siya ay ito po. Totoo bang lahat ang mga akusasyon o paratang laban sa iyo ni Ate LB Vergara?
sagot?
Ang sagot po niya ay hindi po, pero meron po siya ditong deceptive reaction.
Yung pangalawa,
Okay,
ikaw
ano
ba
yung-
mismo? Ang
Mabalik ko lang sa tanong ni Senator, if I, with the permission of the Chair, mabalik ko lang sa tanong ni Senator Francis. Ano ibig sabihin nung indicative of deception? Ano naging reaction niya nung tinanong mo siya?
Nagkaroon po, sa polygraph tracing segment po kasi, Your Honor, meron po silang 4 na klase ng tracing segment. Isa po yung average tracing segment, yung sunod po ay reaction tracing, pangatlo po ay relief tracing, at saka yung pang-apat po ay distortion tracing. Pagka po ang subject ay nagsasabi ng totoo, usually po makikita doon yung tinatawag na average tracing.
Average
Yes po.
tracing.
Yes po, ang ibig
Alright.
po sabihin nito, ito po yung kanyang normal na tracing segment. Na kung saan,
Nagre-reflect ba yan sa ano niya?
yes po, sa
equipment?
chart paper po, yes po.
Alright.
So pagka nagsisinungaling po yung subject, lumalabas po dito yung tinatawag na reaction tracing. Sa
Yung-
layman terms po, reaction tracing po. Yung sa layman terms po, ito po yung nagde-deviate po yung tracing segment from yung average tracing po, nagde-deviate po kung anong klaseng pattern po yung lumalabas. Nababago po, yung sinasabi kong average tracing po yung normal, nababago po yan. At the time na ibinigay po yung tinatawag na relevant question.
So, pag nagsinungaling, kuha ka agad.
Yes po.
O, ito, nagtanong ako kanina kung nandun yung abogado ng first night eh. Eh, sabi nyo, wala. Ito, sinasabi ni Atty. Mortel, nandun ka raw, Atty. Arugay.
Nung magpapirma po, patapos na po, magpipirma ako ng
Hindi,
papel.
nandun ba yung abogado nung unang gabi na sumama yung pakiramdam mo, ipopolygraph ka sana, tumaas lang yung BP, kaya hindi natuloy.
Your Honor, I was accompanying Mr. Ruiz
Oh,
and
di
the
nandun
other
ka?
2 persons who were inside the Padilla
So you were
conference
there?
room.
Oo, kasi
She
ito
was downstairs, Your Honor.
No,
Kasi
but
kung-
you were present in the premises.
I was present during the conduct of
First attempt.
at that time. Can I relate
Hindi,
the sequences,
yung
Your
unang
Honor?
pagkatapos ng hearing, di ba,
I was
nag-polygraph?
here from 1 p.m. until 6 p.m., Your Honor, during the conduct of polygraph examination for Mr. Ruiz as well as the 2 other witnesses.
Ano nga,
What
kaya-
After that, Your Honor, we went down to
Oo,
see my
hindi natuloy
client.
kay Mrs. Ruiz kasi nga
High blood.
high blood.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oo, so nandun, may counsel doon, di lang natuloy. Kaya kung talagang mali, di ipo-polygraph natin to si committee secretary na. Ito na yung nalilin lang tayo, naliliis. So,
We were together all that time, Your Honor.
Oh,
Me and
nandun
the
ka?
Attorney Mortel.
What about the second attempt dito sa pag-polygraph test kay Mrs. Franz? Were you there? Were you present?
At the time that I arrived, Your Honor, they were already inside the room downstairs, Your Honor, and there was already machine that was attached to my client.
Did you enter the room?
At that time, Your Honor, I entered the room for purposes of counseling her with respect to the
You were
document
there.
that the NBI was asking her to sign.
you were-
After
you were
that, Your Honor, I
Ayan,
was...
kaya, di abogado naman pala
Ito
eh.
naman si Hanggang ngayon pa ba?
Kanina, walang abogado.
Hanggang ngayon pa ba? Sisunungaling ka pa rin?